Well, good morning. Bama hiker here. It is now Tuesday, October the 15th. It's about 7:20, and we're getting ready to walk here from Najera to Santo Domingo de la Calzada. And we've stopped for a moment to have a bite to eat before we leave town. We're at a little cafe here. John's got his pastry and his cafe con leche, and he's having a croissant with some cafe con leche, and I'm having a cappuccino. And we're going to be going out, and but something's different today. Today we do have rain, so we're putting on wet weather gear for a while. So we will be back on the trail with you shortly. All right, it's about 7:45. We're through having our cafe con leches and a little bit to eat, and we're on the road. It is a little drizzly out, so we've all gone ahead and donned our rain gear. And so we're ready for the day, and we're pushing on, and we'll give you updates as we go along. All right, we've been walking for a little while. We're on the outskirts of Najera, and what's kind of neat is we've come across our second marker on our way to Santiago, and now we're 582 kilometers. And so we're pushing on, but this is kind of a nice event for us because the last marker we saw was 600 and I think it was 72 kilometers to where we're going. And oh, by the way, we're walking with Matthew from Toronto.
From Ottawa.
Ottawa. Yeah, Canadian. He's been walking the longest. You started up in?
I started up in Puy-en-Velay, so 574, 1,574 kilometers from Santiago. So I'm up to 1,100 kilometers now.
He's been walking for 6 weeks from up in France, so
yeah,
he's a very impressive pellegrino, and we keep flip-flopping and running across each other's paths.
Walking with God, yeah.
That's it. All right, we will get back with you later. Well, we're making very good time this morning, and you can see we're coming up on another marker, and every one kilometer we have these markers on our way. And so you can see up ahead you got my brother John, and you got Capital Hiker. It's still a bit rainy out here, drizzly. We've got a lot of overcast. Lots of overcast, and we got a bunch of peregrinos behind us pulling up the rear. What is it we like to say? We're out here, we're winning. We're ahead of the other peregrinos. We're happy. Well, we've walked into Azofra, a small village on our way to Santo Domingo, and we decided it's about 9 o'clock, so we stopped at this nice bar here. Once again, we've caught up with our friend Matthew. He pulled quite ahead. Matthew's a speed walker, so we've had to keep up with him. But what's interesting is, remember earlier we showed you we were not too far from Santiago. We found another marker, and so we feel like we've made no progress. We're right back where we're at, 582 kilometers. So we're not quite sure, but we know we're on our way and we're getting there. And the other thing I wanted to point out is watch my breath. The temperature is dropping, and what we've found is we're walking with rain gear to try and keep the rain off of us, but the condensation inside is making us very wet. And so we still got to wear the jackets because it's cold out here now and we don't want to get chilled, but it's kind of a you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, because you get wet on the inside. So
what's really important too is that after walking 1,100 kilometers, you realize that you can't beat the way. The way will always beat you.
Yeah, the way will beat you. You can't fight the way.
You can't try to go too fast.
You just adapt and you just live in the moment.
Exactly. Exactly.
More later. I just want to point out we just walked 500 meters, and you can see here our kilometer distance has changed once again. So we're back to 577 kilometers to Santiago. And we just think it's kind of funny. We feel like we're in the twilight zone sometimes on what is the true distance to where we're going. Well, we're about 2/3 of our way, and we've come across our first horse-borne peregrinos.
Yes.
We're riding the Camino de Santiago. Hola!
Hola! Hola! Hola!
I'll stay behind the horse, but they're riding the horses to Santiago.
Sí.
Oh wait, see, look at that, look at this, the horses. Is that kind of nice?
Anche fino a Finisterra.
See, oh yeah, Finisterra, see. All right, they got their shells right here on the front of the horses. The shells there. All right, well, as we say here, Bon Camino.
Buon cammino.
Anche a voi.
Gracias. And they ride off to Santiago.
That's cool.
We can ridden horses, boys, and we're walking?
Yeah. What are we doing?
Oh, man. Well, it's 12 o'clock. We've been walking for about 3.5 hours. And we're coming up on our destination. It's help me out, it's Santo Domingo.
Domingo, yes.
That's it, Santo Domingo on the horizon. So we are here. We've basically walked 13 miles today when we get into the albergue. And we're all looking forward to some lunch. While we've been walking this morning, we've also come across blackberries again. And we also found some pears, fresh pears grown on a tree.
Du jour pears.
Du jour pears.
Yes, the pear of the day.
Yep. And here is our berry master. This is the berry master with the blackberries.
The master of the berries.
Need blackberries.
Yeah, Capital Hiker needs the blackberries. All right, we're gonna go on
And here comes
and
the
get
rain.
some cervezas and something else to eat for lunch. All right, we'll check in with you later. Well, it's 12:45. We're in Santo Domingo. This is the old church here, which was also a Peregrino albergue, but it's closed. But we're going on to another one just up ahead, and so it's been a really good hike so far. We're all kind of tired. Our feet are a little on the sore side, and we're just looking forward to get to our albergue, check in, and then get a bite to eat, do some laundry, and maybe catch up on our riding and stuff. Do a little internet. So, it's narrow streets, we're here, we're walking on. Capital Hikers already.